Hello and welcome friends. Welcome to yet another session of Mobile Mechanic. Well, today on this repairing table is an iPhone 5s. The problem? Broken LCD and touch combo. So come, let's repair. This phone has fallen off really bad. The touch won't work, so we cannot switch it off. Let's start with opening these two Apple screws, typical iPhone Apple screws. Open both the screws and with the help of a magnet keep them secure. You won't find a replacement so easily. And even if we can find, why should we have extra expenditure? Okay, beneath this LCD combo, at this point we have a belt that is connecting the fingerprint scanner and the home button. So while lifting up this combo, we will have to be very careful that we are not breaking up that belt. With the help of a suction cup, we will lift up the combo from the home button side of the LCD panel. You can also use the suction keychains that are available in the market. Lift it up very slowly. You see the belt? This is the belt I was talking about. It is held up with a snap type holder and socket connection. With the help of a soft plastic pry tool, remove this belt from its holder. We can conclude that this iPhone has been repaired earlier. Actually, there is a metal plate securing this connection, but in this phone it is missing. So this phone has been opened up earlier and not fitted back so carefully. Now one thing you have to be very careful about, you don't have to lift up this LCD beyond this point. There are 3 Lego type belt connections that you need to unhook first. As I told you earlier, this phone has been opened up earlier. There is also a metal bracket that secures all these 3 connections. Or else, first in this phone we would have to open up 4 screws and remove the metal bracket. But since it is missing, we will proceed. This belt over here connects the front camera, the headset speaker, the proximity sensor and the light sensor. This is the display connection. And the third connection that is already disconnected is the touch or the digitizer connection. Now we have to reuse some of the old parts from this old LCD, so watch carefully. First of all, we need the home button and the fingerprint scanner. Unscrew these 2 screws and remove this metal bracket. In all, there are 3 screws that have to be removed. 2 on the bracket and 1 screw holds the belt onto its position. Now in this phone, this home button has come out really easy, but in actual, if you are opening the phone for the first time, you might need to use a cutter blade to lift this up. So you will have to be very careful that you do not damage the belt. These 2 screws hold down the headset speaker and the front camera assembly on this phone. Unscrew these 2 screws and we will take out this entire assembly nice and easy. Pull this metal bracket out with the help of a tweezer and it will snap out. Very gently, without damaging the belt, lift up this entire assembly. This is the light sensor, the front camera, a microphone and a proximity sensor and a headset speaker. This is the new LCD combo. In the new LCD combo, we haven't got this thermal plate, so we will also remove the thermal plate from this old combo and transfer it to this new one. Very gently remove this red plastic. This black coating is the mirror coating. If it is coming out, it's not a good news. So make sure you don't do any damage to this black coating. There are 5 screws that hold down this thermal plate, but 1 screw is missing from this one. So we have to work only on 4. Now let's start fixing up the headset and the camera assembly first. Just below the microphone there is a metal holder. This metal holder will sit onto this rubber that is provided at the headset speaker point. To insert this holder onto this rubber, you can pull the rubber out and then fix it. After fixing up this rubber, now you can make the assembly sit on its place. The holding points provided at the headset power supply will help you to make the assembly sit on its place. Once the points are in place, the proximity sensor and the light sensor will also sit on its place. Now place the headset speaker, snap in the metal bracket and fasten up the two screws that we unscrewed earlier. The longer screw comes on the top end. And now to this LCD we will assemble the home button and the fingerprint scanner. Place the home button and then place the metal bracket and fasten up the two screws of the metal bracket. The third screw on the belt, do it at the last. Before we can mount the LCD back onto the frame, we need to plug in these three connections. The first connection is for the touch plate, or you may also call it the digitizer. This second connection is the display connection, and this third connection is the connection of the entire assembly of the front camera and the headset speaker. The fingerprint scanner belt will snap in from where we unsnapped it earlier. Use a plastic pry tool for this. Do not damage the belt with a metal tool. From the top end, the combo will slide in and then gently make it sit on the frame. Before we screw it up with the last two screws, let's turn it on and give it a check. The combo seems to be working fine, so we can screw up the two Apple screws at the bottom of the phone. Once screwed up, you are done. There is no gluing, no taping to be done on this phone. And as always, we gave a new life to yet another phone. The home button is working fine and the fingerprint scanner will be set up by the customer, not by us. Both the cameras are also working fine, and that means that we are done. So I expect a big like from you and also to subscribe the channel. Until we meet again, guys, stay strong, keep fighting, never give up, and I will see you again with a new phone, with a new mission, same place. Goodbye and take care.